classic from Bali. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, the customer is waiting for this. Wallace, what are you doing? Are you still mumbling and bumbling over this, Miss Pac-Man?
Seen what kind of shape it was when you gave it to me, didn't you?
It was like new.
I think I did a pretty good job when you didn't have nothing over here. Look at that.
Well, it's a start. But this guy is expecting us to look like new.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I'm going to have you film since Franklin has refused. Wallace, can you unplug your Victrola? I can't use that line. Frank, people don't like your foul mouth.
Hello. You can tell how worried I am.
Who should I have film this? I mean,
I'll go out and have a cigarette, and Johnny can fill on.
Jonathan, are you ready to deliver this?
Been waiting all day.
Well, yes, but you never saw a game look this nice, did you?
Sure.
You know they made 16,642 of them. I tried to remember that.
That's a shame you couldn't write it down and get your pen.
Oh.
Need a little more lead in your pencil.
Well, listen, the original version of Star Trek had them in their TV outfits. However, Paramount was coming out with the movie at the theater. So what they did is they changed two plastics on it. This plastic has the character Aaliyah, I think it is, and this one. These two plastics were changed, and the back glass have them in their feature film outfit. I used 2 fingers, Frank, 2 fingers. Now, Kevin O'Connor did this beautiful glass. Look, he did all the artwork on this thing. God, it's gorgeous. Yeah, oh, he's even signed it.
Yeah, isn't that great? Artists usually sign their work. Go figure. You gonna sign this video?
Now, what we've done is we've dolled it up with super bright LEDs. We put a boatload of new parts in it. We also have protected the perfect plastics with our Instaplastic set. The see right here, the clear washers. So they will protect the game forever. Right, Jonathan? Yep. Jonathan, it is missing our sticker. Would you please get it? And I'll let
Sure,
you
I'm not doing anything.
Look, super brights in the back. We get these from Pinball Life. Okay, all the displays have been reflowed, obviously. And actually, Frank, you fixed one of them. You know, you can. I think we had a number out, right?
3 numbers.
New transistor in.
No,
Jonathan, which side should we put that on? This annoys everyone. This side, okay. Now, can you do it level?
Here, where do you want it? Right there?
Yeah, I guess that'll do.
All right.
Look at that. Don't you worry, that peels off. Most of our customers leave
peel it right off as soon as you get.
And it'll work it. Frank. Now look, we changed all the capacitors on the soundboard. I actually had Franklin do it. So he's got new, and we had the button battery here, and the blocking diode. Of course, you have to take that out. Oh my gosh, that heater. Now look, see that? Brand new from Old Tech. They're 99 bucks plus shipping. We do sell them if you need them. You have to put one of them in if you put LEDs under the playfield. Okay, if you don't, then the LEDs flicker. They don't like the original machine driver board. Very unhappy. I don't know why they don't like it.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's right now. Capacitors, and we did the bridges back here. The 3 new bridges with the long leads. What else did we do? You do need the bridges. I think that's all we did on that. Now, the game is very clever. Oh, I know what I want to tell you. See right here? Custom, beautiful drop targets from, that's right, Jeff makes them. Aren't they nice? Yes, we decided to go all out on this. Now, in this game, you try to spell the word Bally. You have 2 ways of doing it. B-A-L-L-Y. Okay, or you can drop in this hole. Whatever light is lit, you will score when you drop into the photon phaser, and then it'll fire it out. And it is a photon shot. Remember, when you first shoot the ball up, can go in one of 3 places or cleverly roll past the 2. But if it goes in here, you get the B for Bally. See? Look at that. Isn't that great?
Stunning.
It is. Now we put new capacitors on these targets. All the drop targets and the rollovers, you have to have the little capacitors on them so it records the shot. If you hit them too hard, it sometimes doesn't record it. That was the only fault with that board system. We did put new flipper boots on the top. Steve Young sells them, new end of stroke switches, new plunges and links. So the flippers are as powerful as they can be. I mean, just like if the game was brand new. Of course, another terrific TNT shop job. And of course, Steven went over the whole play field. He's repainted where needed, sealed it beautifully, gorgeous. Now, the hyperspace shot here is adjustable. See, it reset, okay? Now, by flipping a switch, you can start at 2,000. Every time you go up here, it goes up, okay? Okay, look at that. I went through 2, so now I'm up to my extra ball. Look. Isn't that wonderful?
Say it's wonderful, Johnny.
Jonathan, please say it's wonderful. Okay, he did. He did say it. And of course our advanced hyperspace will also do it. This shot when these are lit. That's also turnable. Turn on and offable.
Turn on and offable?
With the switch. Please don't make fun of me, son. This is what happens in your old age, Jonathan. See, same player. Look at that. Now, I always like the fact that this had a warp speed way of getting right back. You cash in what you learned. Oops, didn't roll over back out. Then you get a chance to fire it. Obviously, we do not have this on legs. Jonathan is having a stroke about getting this delivered. You know what? Everybody, you know, Star Trek is such an iconic movie, and everybody likes it. And it's really nice. It is nice, isn't it? Let's see. We should really go into more depth on this game. You know what? If you spell Bally, here we are. You'll score whatever you got, which is 25,000. We move up to 50,000. I remember seeing it here. Let's do it again. Okay? And now our special. And of course, it also turns on the outside lanes, so you don't even have... Oh! You could get that over and over, couldn't you? Look. I'm doing great on this game. Now look, each time you knock the drop targets down, you do move up. Now up to 3 times. See, it shifts down there. 3 times whatever you have here. 10 and 5 is 15,000, okay? Next time is another special. This thing is loaded with specials, Jonathan.
Isn't
And
that
that also
special?
means, look, you spell Bally, you get special. So we go in the hole. With the L. Moves down a spot. There's the Y now. Moves to the A. It passed the B already. Where's the B? Here it is. And there's our special. You could win dozens. That's a pretty good game, huh, Jonathan? Look at this. I'm going to pop another game, Jonathan. 420. Did somebody load the score in? I don't remember. I'm really close. I'm going to get the highest game to date, Jonathan. People don't like it when Oh, you know what else is different on the back glass? The earlier production back glass. See this man? He used to be killing someone. It was a person or a being, and they changed it to an asteroids or something, whatever that is. They said we can't have people killing. I think Paramount wanted that artwork changed. So what do you think? What do you think of the new artwork, Jonathan? Would you like this in your house? And let's see if we win. No, we didn't. Oh, God, we have to do more games, guys. pretty fast. Now, of course, these two lanes do vary, which is kind of nice. They move back and forth. See? Wasn't that a great save I did? Nothing comes out of it. Oh, we got a 7. Gentlemen, that 7 is loose. Before this goes out, we wanted to make sure our LED in the 7 is good. I find that the LEDs inside these games, if they get past the first like 2 hours, they're usually trouble-free. Our ratio of bad LEDs is pretty low, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah.
And let's take a quick peek underneath. I love lifting them up. Look, there's nothing in the bottom. Now this is unusual. The original card to cover up the on-off switch is still there. Very nice, nice and neat. You can see our new parts: plunger, link, and the stroke switches. And of course, the sleeves have all been addressed. The capacitors, cabinet switches.
Socket, or you just gonna look at it?
How did you fix that socket? All right, let's put it in the test. This is the socket here.
It's good as new.
I'm great. I think I'm great.
You're the only one. Done yet?
Well, I'm gonna just check the high scores. Make sure you imbeciles put in the right scores.
Say goodnight.
Very easy to change the scores. Look. Push this button. And now you hold the start button. 01 is the first replay, which is 180. 02 is the second replay, 420. Like somebody's head's gonna roll.
Yours?
Look, I can play the music from Star Trek now. Think that. That's from the movie. Now, 3 is your third high score, which we don't have. 4th is the high score to date. And I think I'm going to leave that there. That's that fantastic score I got earlier. So this has had 80 plays since the boys worked on it. I'm going to reset that. I think I'll go through. The resetting on the older ones, you actually have to stretch your lovely hand in the back and hit the button each time. On the next revision board, it's all done using the second coin. That zeroes it out. That was a really nice feature, so you didn't have to open the head up to zero your scores out. That was a very nice. They were listening to the operators. The operators were saying, make this better. Oh, I guess you want to take it apart, I suppose.
I would love it. Done yet?
No.
The what?
What? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's move on to the next game.
Bimbo found a new home.
Bimbo! No, not my Bimbo. Bimbo is gone. Do you know, there's an old philosophy I have. Every man should have a Bimbo.
I thought I said
Isn't this your second Bimbo?
Yeah.
2 Bimbos. And you're coming back to get the baseball, right?
Later, yeah.
You better.
I gotta go.
Oh gosh, he's a working man. He's a working man. All right, you're gonna get it working, right? And you're gonna shoot a video of it. Good. Everybody wants to see Bimbo. Everybody wants to see Bimbo hard at work.
She'll kick again.
She'll kick. Good job.
Oh, you should probably take the manual off the
That's the book I was talking about. There's Astro Blaster. And it's finally leaving us. And look, it's finally leaving us. Being picked up. But I told you I had this book and I finally found it. Did you know that secret level bonus 22 You get 600 points for going through an entire sector without hitting laser temperature critical. And bonus 25, you get 500 points for keeping a ship through the entire sector without losing it. That never happened with me. And look, 1,500 points for shooting any Sector 3 attack in order. This is quite an interesting book. You know, this has a lot of strategies. There's Astro Fighter, strategies in winning it. Centipede, strategies, a whole bunch of strategies in Centipede. Galaxian.
I'd like to see Billy Mitchell's opinion on that book, especially the Centipede.
Oh, there's the Maze games. Armor Attack. Wasn't that a great game? Wow. Berserk. Anyway, there's Venture. Oh, another great game. These were all the great games. Wizard of War. Look at this. It even has mazes to help you. Anyway, that's the book. They're on eBay for under $5. Highly recommend you buy that. Oh, look, I got a space app in my house. I actually never read that. I haven't looked at this book in years, before I had a space app. Anyway,
Pilots needed in Sector Wars.
that's it. You're not going to see this game again. I doubt I'll ever get another one. I hit the warp button by accident, Steven. I feel like a fat fool.
6, 5, laser temperature critical.
See, Steven, I happen to know you were going to zoom your stupid camera down on that.
Speaking of stupid,
Anyway, I wanted to show you that. I got the manual to put it in. We got to get this game loaded up. All right.
Should I cancel the order?
Let's get back over to show you Sharky Shootout.
2 ships remaining.
Sharky Shootout. This is an overhaul. Fellow picked up a game from us, I guess, I'm going to say about a month ago, dropped this off for an overhaul the same time as a truck driver. He's from Ohio. And he says, I'll pick it up on my next pass through. And it is ready now for him, and it is nice. It was actually in decent shape to start, but we had to really go through this to make it nice. We really did. We did change the T-molding to a dark blue here. The head was actually cracking, so he's patched the head up, so that will never happen again. Now it's stable. I was going to say stable. Look, playfield is gorgeous. He had to take everything off. You've probably been watching our videos where you've seen us with this in various states of refurbishment. New drop targets, because the other ones were actually cracking from below. They looked nice on the top, but they weren't. So obviously we had to get new stickers, but these are all padded stickers. There's a fella that's selling them. Oh, not there. That's over here. There's the other one. The fella does a nice job selling them. Look, there's a Cliffy protector here to protect the hole, too. And we have blue, of these rubber blue posts from Cliffy protectors. Isn't that nice? He makes them too. Isn't that nice? So Cliffy is abounding well on this machine. You know, I have to tell you, before we play the game, I have to tell you that Mark TETREAULT from Dover, Delaware, shocked and surprised me by telling me that he started watching our videos, starting with number 1 in October, and he just finished watching our latest video, which was, we posted, I guess, last week. Not this one, of course. So you got one more to watch, Mark. Can you imagine he sat through all 1,100 and, what is it, 20 now? Something like
Probably
that.
didn't kill himself after the third one.
420 hours of me! Over and over again. I understand his wife Brenda said he was close to insanity. Here's some pictures. Now, does that man look insane? What do you think? Well, I don't know. His son Harrison, I'm sure, watches the videos with him, but Harrison's 20, so he's probably outgrown me. A lot of people have outgrown me.
You've outgrown yourself.
Hey, we go out tonight. We can go out tonight for soup, Frank.
Going home.
Going home, you can't. Look. Before we do that, our button battery now. No more chance of leakage, because the battery would leak and drip right down here. It was awful, okay? And we had to reflow solder on these connectors. All ice cold. Ice cold. Not anymore. Cabinet's been
Ice
touched
hot?
up. Ice hot. It's ice hot. Cabinet's been touched up. Cabinet looks terrific, doesn't it? Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm Jeanette Lee, the best
What
ball player
a
in
great
the world.
game this is. Look, color coordinated the balls below with super bright LEDs. We only do the best. Only the best.
Very good. Do it again.
Of course I will, Jeanette. I spelled my word Q.
You ain't half bad.
Taking the whole machine apart from top to bottom. The 3 flippers have been rebuilt with all new parts. The plungers and links were shot. This is just typical stuff, though. But in this fella's home, this is probably never going to need future service.
Do it again.
Unless, of course, he plays it for 5-6 hours a day. I always like the fact to see in the center here. Oh, wait a minute. I almost missed it. See? I push both of my buttons at the same time on the cabinet, and it brings them both up. Like that. Oh! I was going to show you how clever I was, but I guess I'm not, huh?
It's funny if the ball hit you in the head.
All right, I need to go up here to get my mystery ball. Let's see what's going to happen. Here we are. What is it going to be? What's it going to be? Multi-ball?
Show no fear.
Oh, Frank. I got multi-ball, Franklin.
Take that. Yeah, baby.
Boatloads of programming in this. You just need a good player.
You're not good.
Which I'm not.
You're good.
I'm not. I admit.
Excellent.
I am not a player. I'm an admirer of beauty. Maybe that's what we have here. A beautiful piece of equipment. I let that drain. Oh, cabinet, lights. You can buy these clear buttons from Marco's Specialties. And we've lit with a red here, with a purple below, with our famous bendies. We've also directed in the back, using those same wondrous instruments. And we can point them in different directions. Different colors. Our ball is yellow. Our other ball over here, blue. Doesn't it look nice? I think this guy is going to be very happy. Cabinet needed some work. It was actually decent, but when we carefully looked at it, we realized we had to do some touch-up to match the colors to get it all nice and purty. It's purty now, isn't it, Frank? I'll finish this one. Listen to that clear, crisp sound. The programming is so good. There we go. I'm going to collect my combination. Use my lane change. Prize money throws. Got another 100,000, Frank. And my lock ball's lit. Think I can do it, Frank? Do you think I'm good enough? Oh.
Yeah, good enough to drain it.
Let's see if I match. Oh! Frank, I did good enough to get my initials. And the match? Look. This guy's been having a stroke, but it's almost done. This is his beautiful Meteor. Now, I want to show you something. The camera should be able to pick up this awful flicker. Do you see the flicker? The LEDs are under the playfield. And we got this flicker, and that's because we have not installed the anti-flicker board, the brand new Alltech board. Okay, so that'll eliminate this flicker. This machine needed so much work, but the playfield was like perfect, and all the plastics were perfect. Beautiful. Of course, they'll never break again. We're going to do a video on this. All new targets. It's also got color coordinated. Color coordinated lighting, and just for excitement, he put 2 flash lamps up here instead of just regular lights.
I was wondering why I was so excited.
Isn't that neat?
It's amazing.
Why are you being so mean? This man has waited so long for this game. The cabinet has not been started. Actually, come over, Frank. Here, you see all this? See this over here? This is all history. This is all history. This is all going to be fixed.
You want to see history? Here's history.
He's got to touch up. Me? I'm history?
You're going to be history.
Speaking, listen, I got to tell you. Richie Knuckles Arcade. I met Bill McEvoy's son, Isaac. And he snapped this picture of it. I don't know why he waited months before he posted it. I look pretty good, don't I, Frank? Pretty big?
Don't get carried away.
Don't get carried away. Oh, and remember Sorcerer that went out? We sent to Jamie. Jamie's beautiful Sorcerer. I happen to have a picture. Here it is. And that is his son Ryder playing my beautiful Sorcerer. Or his beautiful Sorcerer now. And lastly, we're going to end with this beautiful Star Trek. Isn't this a beautiful game? Now, we shopped this for a customer. It's a customer's game. He brought it into us to recondition. We did our usual magic, the thing that people are used to, the TNT Amusements magic. Cabinet, playfield, rebuild all the electronics, etc. And he decided, though, he said he'd mastered the game, so he decided to trade it in. As a matter of fact, I have footage.
What did he get? Supersonic?
Supersonic.
I thought it was Raven.
Raven! You're making fun of those games. Listen, Raven has its pluses, and so does Supersonic. That was a good game, too.
Which one of those is in your basement right now?
Neither.
They can't be that great then, can they?
Here, let me show you the footage. Wait a minute, you can't leave now.
So we say it's bringing them in.
Oh my gosh. You're not even going to open the box. Joseph, you're taking an Iron Man Vault Edition without even looking at it?
It'll be perfect.
Of course. This is your 4th pinball or 3rd?
3rd.
Number 3. So you still have Batman Forever.
Batman, Transformers, and now Iron Man.
Transformer. But you have the Decepticon, right?
No, the combo.
Oh, that's right. The in-between one. The in-between one. Now, would you like to take any of these picture tubes with you, too, while you go? So you can...
Wait, what?
You give your father a new TV set?
He's got a flat screen.
Oh, nobody likes them.
Nobody likes you either.
Again! Do you know Steven is the last person here now?
Every day.
I'm here.
Yeah, 'cause you don't do anything.
Again! Joe, do you know anybody that gives such grief?
Probably Kurt.
No. He's still in bed. He's a good boy. Kurt actually puts in almost 10 hours each and every week.
That's on.
See, now right behind me is the beautiful Angie.
I'm not kidding. If that's on the internet, Todd, I will kill you.
She doesn't want to be seen because she's in the witness protection plan.
I don't want to be on the computer, and I'm not kidding.
She's on the witness protection plan. Yes, we have a few people like that. Very sad. Anyway, let's go in and see what's going on in here.
Grab something?
Yeah, right there.
Look, we got a Close Encounters coming soon. New side art. Well, I guess we'll bid you adieu, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
And just get out. Yes, he got an Iron Man Vault Edition. You know, you can't go wrong with those special editions. You just can't. You can't go wrong. But he's given up his beauty. Now, he did put into this He put extra money in. He put that wonderful Pinball Pro speaker system. Boy, is that a terrific upgrade. Wait until you hear the friggin' bass. The bass is so deep that he had to add this. The glass was rattling, so our customer put this special tape on that avoids the rattling of the speakers. That was an add. He also put the sticker on here, made in USA. Nice touch, very nice touch. Now he had still had his orange display in with an anti-glare glass behind it, in front of it, but we've upgraded to the color. In front of behind it.
Behind the front of it?
Walt, doesn't that look nice? That
It
beautiful
does.
color. Listen.
They always do.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what you say. I don't know what anybody says. You'd be a fool not to buy the color DMD for every game that the thing will support. And now you can actually buy it in anticipation of somebody programming it. You can have it display one color until somebody finally does the programming and code, and then you can upload it for free right off the internet and then upgrade your game. So if your dot matrix glass goes bad, do not buy a dot matrix, an orange one. Buy a color one. They have different colors, or buy the color DMD.
It's a shame they don't have it for Circus Voltaire. I'd get one if they did.
Well, that's a special glass and a special mount. Yeah, it's a special
fit.
Now, we have done a couple things. Look, up here, he put this neat little color changer here, behind here. See that neat? Now, to make it fit, we had to shave it down, but we could. Isn't that a nice color changer there? And he has other color LEDs along with the super bright flashers. And of course, we had done all these other upgrades. We had actually rebuilt the power supply, but gosh, now we don't need it, Frank, because it doesn't use the high voltage anymore. It uses that, and Frank has his experimental portaboard in there. See his battery board there that we've been working on.
Yeah, I'll start working on that soon.
Yeah, we have to do that. This is the volume adjustment for the bass up here, so you can pump up that bass. Isn't that beautiful? Soundboard on the super pins have this soundboard with all the programming, all the music loaded into those chips. Great system. Oh, sorry, Frank. Did I bang into your arm or your hand?
Your camera.
Why is this light out? There we go. Fixed. Fixed. It's a beauty, Frank. It's a beauty. Listen.
Welcome to the Enterprise.
Do you hear that? Turn it up the volume just a little bit. I mean, it is bombing. Now, this has the laser beam eye. You see the laser? That's an added option you can buy. This customer had bought it already. Look what we did, though. Since we had done this game for the customer, we did light the 2 holes, or the 3 holes. There's the hole up there in the corner. They were not lit when we originally shot the game. So we added that for our customer for his son. I think he'll be delighted. He actually came in to play the game, but he never saw those holes lit, so I told him I was going to do that. Isn't that beautiful, Frank? The cabinet's actually vibrating. You almost think there's a vibrating motor in it.
We need a shaker motor.
Yeah, now let's see. Can I do it? No, I didn't do it. But I even have the... I'm going to have to get the hang of this thing, this laser beam. Beautiful game. Beautiful, Frank.
Good luck.
Good luck. We won't need that luck now, will we, Frank?
Some aspirin, maybe.
Well, you know, Frank, we should end with music from the Star Trek movie Ilya's theme. That was the bald woman. But I think we need Sharky Shootout end of game display to do that. Let's cut to that.